Hey guys, thanks for checking out the Bucked Up Podcast. If you wouldn't mind hitting the like and subscribe button, we have new episodes coming out every Monday and Thursday. Let's get into it.
It was at this moment that he knew.
He bucked up.
Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. Now you have fucked up.
Yeah, I don't do Red Roof Ends.
You're going to lose any sponsorship that you might have gotten from Red Roof Inn.
Damn it.
This
the
is a
sponsorship.
PSA. I do like the person who commented on, you were saying on your podcast that you get too high.
Yeah, I get too high and then I just get weird with eye contact and
Yeah, but that's just all comedians.
and then I can't talk to anyone. I'm like, I've started to accept, like, just say whatever comes to mind, because if it's weird, that's fine. People don't like me when I get weird. You don't deserve my presence.
Before I was like, what does she mean about she might get autistic when she's high? And now I understand by that. Isn't talking just whatever comes to mind?
Yeah, but
No,
I generally am pretty quiet and I won't really, like, especially in like group settings, but since I got sober, it's because I used to like drink a lot, so I would like feel comfortable with like saying things or like being more social, and now I'm just kind of like, this is who I am, and this is just, if I have something weird to say, I'm gonna say it, and if it makes you feel weird, get out.
Yeah.
I don't know. Get out the kitchen if you can't handle the heat.
That is the. No, I understand. I used to drink crazy too, and now I have like a drink here and there.
Yeah.
Like I got lit at Mr. Chow's off of one glass of champagne the other night.
Oh my God.
But like I used to drink crazy, but I would like get all quiet. I'd be like a Russian author. Just quiet in my room, drunk off whiskey.
A poet.
A poet, yeah. A poet. You ever write poetry?
I'm not gay. No, I love poetry. I don't fuck with poet. I think poetry is stupid, but I like the idea of pretending to be like, I want to go do an open mic poetry slam. I think that could be a lot of fun.
Like do comedy, or you write just bullshit
be like
some poetry?
Yeah, bullshit some poetry. Like
it would. I feel like it's easy to bullshit it. Like you can't.
Like
no,
just
I was like gangster checked over poetry once, so now I feel bad shitting on it because I was like, I fucking hate poetry, and then they're like, yeah, but what are, like, he was like, I'm a rapper, I write poetry, and I'm like, oh no, I'm sorry, I can't. It's
for sure like my own issues with.
My favorite poet is Gucci Mane.
Gucci Mane. I love poetry. Cardi B.
Cardi B.
My favorite poem written by Meg Thee Stallion. Money Good. I don't know the other words. I just know Money Good.
Poetry, dance. Like dance, I feel like is bullshit. Like
dance is bullshit. Yeah, I've also been wanting to go. I walked past this place where a lot of TikTokers dance on like Melrose, and I was like, I would love to just pay for a class or like whatever and just just give it my all and be awful.
Oh, learn how to TikTok dance?
No, I obviously know how to TikTok dance. I don't know. But no, I think the idea of dancing is really stupid to be good at it, because it's like it all looks a little weird. I don't know.
No, I studied theater in college.
That adds up.
You know what? Podcast over. I'm deleting the episode. I studied theater, and when it was theater and dance. So like I have like a dance degree. I can't dance.
A dance degree?
Yeah, I have like a theater and dance. Yeah, that's the right response.
How did you not your finals just choreography?
my final was I had to do an interpretive dance piece with the whole theater department and then go up afterwards and do stand up with no microphone. After literally right after doing, they just watched me do a choreographed dance piece, and then I have to go up and do stand up in front of them.
What the hell? I mean, that sounds like very easy to pass for the dancing. And then stand up. What if, yeah, I bombed my final.
Well,
Your teacher's just booing you.
I made my teacher cry once doing stand up in class. I had to I did a joke about, it was stupid of me.
Yeah.
I did a joke about a girl eating my ass, and my teacher literally started crying and went, "You can't joke about that." I was like, what happened to you?
She doesn't want to talk about her ass, okay?
We were in class. Oh yeah, I have a virus on my laptop.
Oh, that's fun.
So every 10 minutes, this game, I'm not going to say the name because it'll promote it, pops up. And it's so fucking annoying.
That is so annoying.
But I get too high to learn how to fix it.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Like, why would you do it if it's not ruining the podcast, you know?
When I was like a kid, I could figure out electronics, but then I started smoking weed. Now I just feel like a grandma.
I'm really bad with electronics, but that's the whole thought, actually. So
I just learned how to put captions and make reels with videos.
Oh, wow.
And I get so many views on them, and I just never did it before. You get a ton. That's I saw a couple of, that's why I reached out to you, is I saw a couple of your stand-up clips and they were hilarious.
Oh, thank you.
And you got crazy traction on
I
it.
do great on reels for my stand-up, but then on TikTok, I do really bad. I
get 200 views.
They shadow ban me because also my stand-up isn't clean enough for TikTok. So immediately they take away the sound if I say pussy.
That's why I'm shadow banned. I just smoke weed and talk about pussy.
They take away anything.
That's not what I do.
I just smoke weed and talk about pussy.
That's not what I do. I don't know why I put myself in that box.
Yeah, they don't like me on TikTok, and that's fine. It just makes me a little sad.
Yeah, I was about to say something that would get me in trouble. It's the damn Chinese government.
I mean, yeah, they run TikTok. They hate me.
They have it out for you.
Yeah.
You're never allowed you're banned from China. If you're shadow banned on TikTok, you're banned from China. I think that's the rule.
I mean, whose dick do I have to suck to not be shadow banned anymore?
I think you have to go
to China. I have to go on a big journey.
Yeah.
It's like
pray, suck dick.
Eat, pray, suck dick, TikTok famous. I'm the next Charlie D'Amelio because I sucked his dick. Okay, you have nothing on me, Charlie.
You gotta blow Chairman Mao's dead body.
I can do it.
And then you're allowed, then you will get all the views you want on TikTok.
I'll do it for the views, you know.
Are real views real? Are real views real?
I don't know. I'm I don't believe this many people watched it, but I'm gonna just say
swiping over on the screen so it goes back to I just can't look at this stupid anymore. I'm sorry.
It's fair.
I might have to do it. And I told you I don't edit this podcast. So I'll do this whole thing. And if Raid pops up again, I said
there's music now.
God damn it. And I said the name of the game. So they're getting free promotion. They won. What is this music?
I like that Chinese music came on.
It was when we were talking about the
TikTok?
Chinese government.
Yeah.
They got this.
The amount of targeted
Yeah.
ads I get after talking about something while I'm like scrolling through TikTok is insane.
It is. I can't go on TikTok. Like, they never show me the videos I want.
I like TikTok better before things started getting open again during the pandemic, like when they had Bean Talk and prison TikTok.
Oh, I don't know what Bean Talk is, but I know what prison TikTok is.
Bean Talk was weird. It was just videos of beans with the sound beans, 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 beans,
That's
beans
when
over.
you liked
I
it?
loved it. It was because then it was weird. It was a fun, you get stoned, you're like, oh.
Beans
Tight.
and prisoners.
Yeah, I
That's
love
your-
prison TikTok too. I love seeing that there is hope for like love.
That you got to go to this gym. Shout out Derek Drescher. He works at this gym in New York called Con Body, and it's all ex-cons, and it's all like hot women that go there, but all the trainers are ex-cons.
Oh.
And Derek Drescher is a comedian.
Yeah,
and he
I've met him
works there.
before. That sounds fun. I mean,
That's where you'll find love.
find me a nice edgy guy.
A nice
I like a bad boy. Okay, you better drop the soap for me.
A guy with a rap sheet. That's what you're looking for.
I don't want to put that out there.
Yeah.
No one can know.
If you have a felony, hit up. What's your Instagram?
Britney LED
How do you pronounce your last name?
Ledesma.
Okay.
Yeah.
No further questions.
Cool.
No.
There was no reason for me to even try and expand on it. I was like thinking a thought and I was like, I haven't.
I know. I was like, whatever it is, I might not edit things out of the podcast, but I might edit whatever that was.
Fair.
I'm sorry. That was rude, and I apologize.
I forgive you.
Thank you. So why prison TikTok?
Oh, it's just so fun. I'm also like, I love that prisoners have phones and that they're just showing you how like they cook ramen noodles or
Yeah, I've done interviews through prison phones.
Oh, that's awesome. Is that true? That's not true.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah. For a guy who's in for a real long time. And every 15 minutes I had to repay for the phone to like.
That's sick. That's fun.
If you want to do that, I won't be mad. If you
Okay.
start interviewing.
I'm just going to start interviewing boys, potential guys to date on my podcast from prison.
Is it a dating show? That would be dope.
It's a dating show. Hey guys, today I am with.
It's an app called Getting Out. It's literally the app. And you can call people in jail and prison on it.
That sounds fun.
Even if they're in solitary confinement, which is crazy. But when you're in solitary confinement, you can't have a video, just phone.
They have to imagine what you look like.
Yeah. But I guess it's nice for prison sex, like phone sex.
Yeah, that's true. It would be funny if they're like, damn, this bitch has an ugly voice. And so they're just having to jack off, being like, she looks like Mr. Bean.
That is funny though, because in solitary confinement, that's the one place in prison you could jack off in peace, but that's the only place you can't see the women. My mind's
They
blown.
they draw a curvy ass stick figure,
Just big, just two circles.
massive tits. I think that's what cavemen probably had to do for porn. Would be to draw,
Yeah, on the cave.
Yeah.
Oh, I would love to look at some cave porn. Imagine that's all you like is cave porn. Some people like porn from like the 70s. I like cave porn.
I love cave porn,
It's so hairy.
rock hard.
All right. I can't. TikTok is Chinese government is after us. We're done.
I love them. Hey guys, please unshadow ban me.
Unshadow ban us.
Yeah.
And you could have a show on TikTok, that prison dating show. could be on TikTok.
I know. They could, honestly, I could really help y'all.
Do you ever see, how do crazy people get so many views?
I think, are you talking about like the
mentally insane?
I love watching a little bit of those videos. I like, the random TikToks that just go viral. I mean, like, have you seen the really young guy dating the super old woman?
No.
Well, there's like a couple of like couples like
That's
that.
him over there.
Oh, okay. He likes it vintage.
He's gonna make me edit that out.
Some people like dating vintage. It's fine.
That caveman porn.
Yeah.
Vintage.
I don't want dust coming out of those titties. Give me some powdered milk. Yeah.
All right. But I knew a girl, and I hope she doesn't ever hear this, who had a Santa Claus fetish. Like she liked old fat.
I feel like that's like not even daddy issues. That's just like grandpa issues.
That's like you didn't get what you want for Christmas as a kid.
We never celebrated Christmas.
Now I just want dick.
Now I just want Santa to give me his dick in a box.
Merry Dickmas. That's a crazy kink, though.
That's so weird. It's like you just want to be cuddled, cradled.
I know a professional cuddler. Like they don't have sex with people, but they cuddle them. Like people don't
10,000 hours worth of cuddling done to qualify.
I'm a master cuddler. No, but like people who don't get touched a lot, like it's kind of sad when it's a really funny job that's really sad when you try to explain it.
I mean, I was a stripper when I was 19, and I got paid by a lot of men to just talk to them. Like it's so sad. Yeah. A lot of guys just want companionship and like.
I've never had a good I've only been to like 2 or 3 strip clubs in my life. They've never been good.
Yeah, they're fun if you like to drink a lot and drink. I feel like the only way a strip club is really fun is if you're drunk. Like it's not.
A girl brought me on a first date. I brought a girl on a first date with Nems, the dude who goes bing bong. We went to a strip club. That was funny. And then my friend was like, I want to get you a lap dance. And then the woman was like this 40-year-old Brazilian woman, and she pulled the shirt over my head and started giving me titty twisters.
What would call for that?
I didn't ask for it.
It's like, yeah, you paid me extra. Okay. This is what you get.
That's why I don't want to ever go.
I don't know. I've only been back once, and I got all my old regulars to buy me drinks back when I was still drinking.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Now I can buy you like ginger ale and grenadine.
I have no, like, it's just like,
They
have really good food at strip clubs though. And I stand by that. Like it's cheap and it's good. And you get to see titties while you eat. And
I don't think I want to see titties while I eat. Like I've never been to a Hooters. I know a friend who like dates a different, I don't know why he like goes to different Hooters and dates girls from Hooters. Like that's his type. He likes chicken wings and boobs.
Instead of a chuckle fucker, he's just a hootie fucker. I don't know.
That's a real thing, the chuckle fucker.
Yeah.
Is there a dude version of that?
Yeah, chuckle fucker.
I mean, is that
the guys being chuckle fuckers? Yeah, for sure. I feel like
they just love female comedy.
I mean, I have met a couple guys like that. I feel like it's, weird. And I think chuckle fuckers and generally like people who don't do comedy that just try and fuck comics, they're just not well. Like comics aren't well in the head to start with. And then there's that. And it's like, oh, you're like a different type of crazy.
100%. if you like me, I'm like, something's wrong with you.
Yeah.
Something's wrong in your head. What happened? I will dig until I find out what happened in your childhood.
What trauma caused this?
Why you like me. I know I'm high, but I had never finished the story about me in college, my senior. That was a long time ago, but I do want to say in between me doing the interpretive dance and me doing stand-up,
Oh God.
a girl did a poetry piece. And that's the whole reason I brought it up, about her trying to commit suicide. So it's me doing an interpretive dance, a poem about a girl trying to commit suicide, her parents sobbing in the front row, and then me going up and doing stand up with no microphone. That's the end of this.
Suicide followed by ass eating.
I didn't do that joke. And I didn't do that joke. I didn't want my teacher to cry again. I didn't do that joke in my but I went to a super, like, I have a minor in peace and social justice.
That's incredible.
I just took a bunch of easy classes and they gave it to me when I graduated. But like, I was saying some wild shit at my school for my senior stand-up. Like, I can't believe what I got. I can't believe they asked me to go back and speak there. Like, I was saying some wild shit. I said that I did a whole joke about how 80% of police are obese. So that's why they shoot unarmed black teens, is because they can't outrun them. And like, I don't know why people laughed in that room. It was like parents of like poets, like the least likely people to be. And I don't even do that type of humor anymore because I've been threatened.
You've been threatened?
I've been threatened. I've had drinks thrown at me and shit.
Oh God.
Now I'm like a goofy storyteller.
Oh, I've only had one bad altercation after doing a set like that. People complained. I feel like people generally are just like, she was sad.
Is that the general consensus?
No, I think I do a lot of humor that if I like have to work it out to where like I'm like, it doesn't make people uncomfortable to listen to. And so it's like in the process of doing that, I'm like, I'm making these people uncomfortable. Let's do a pussy joke after this.
I do understand that.
It's like school shooting, pussy joke, alcoholism, pussy joke.
That sounds like my set, doesn't it? Did you steal my joke?
Yeah, I actually Carlos Mencia for sure. Like,
is your
all
mom,
your set.
Is your mom's favorite rapper Lil Wayne? Do your parents like your comedy?
I don't really let them come to shows. My dad's seen 2 shows and he's fine with it. I think he likes everything but my pussy jokes. So to be fair,
everything but pussy jokes. It makes.
I just think they're funny. Hey, nothing better than a good pussy joke.
That'd be a good name for an album.
Pussy joke.
Everything but pussy jokes.
Everything but pussy jokes, and then it's just all pussy jokes. Exactly, there's nothing else.
I gotta say, for people watching, because it's been 2 podcasts now, I did not buy those fake flowers. That's it. I was hoping something was going to come to your I also am always like, I shouldn't wear shorts on the podcast. And then I do, because my knees look, it's probably this is a good thing. I got scared. You scared the shit out of me. Thank you. I love your Yeezys. Of course. Thank you. So she is a private chef for like famous athletes.
That's awesome.
And she's staying in the Airbnb above us, and I was smoking a joint outside, and she was, and I was like, what are you doing here? And then we got talking, and then she gave us some THC simple syrup. But I just had a heart attack at that.
That's incredible. Yeah. For a second, I was like, who's knocking?
What's going to happen? I was scared. Yeah, I know. He's
I was like, wait, is this a different type of couch?
he's our protector. What? Oh my god. Yeah, so she's does cannabis fucking simple syrup high. That's it.
Weed.
We smoked that packwood thing beforehand.
Oh,
I feel you have to do not edibles, like mushrooms or like.
Oh, I love mushrooms. I am a big fan. I took a bunch. It was easier when I went to New York to get mushrooms for me than it was to get weed, which is, I feel like, weird, but maybe I'm just stupid. Weird. I took mushrooms almost every day I was in New York.
Cheers. That's awesome.
It was a lot of fun, but I think a week on shrooms was maybe a bit too much.
Yeah, I had to take a break because I did like 15 out of 30 days on mushrooms, and I was like,
it was like looking in the mirror. I was like, who are you?
I know. You're like, I don't even know.
Who am I?
I don't even know you anymore. No, have you ever done DMT? We'll get all fucking.
I did DMT. I've done like DMT pens. I've never actually smoked real DMT.
The DMT pens, I only did that once. I've smoked real DMT twice.
I like the pens just because they make you feel weird. It's like being stoned, but like better. But
yeah, but then that come down's horrible.
It's just like, I don't know. It's nothing I would want to do often.
Yeah, no, I did it and I was like convinced I met Buddha. And he helped me start the podcast. And then like I bombed real bad one day and I was like, damn, I just did drugs in a dude's basement.
Damn.
In a shaman's basement.
A shaman's basement. It's just some guy living in his mother's basement.
It was some other mother's basement.
Some other mother's basement. A shaman that plays Call of Duty like all the time.
He was old. Yeah, no, my parents. Sorry, that's what we were talking about. Parents seeing comedy. I feel bad. They want to support me, but it's like I don't even want you to see this.
Yeah,
like, I don't want them to listen to the podcast.
Have they seen you do comedy?
Couple times. There's a video that my friend took of my mom watching my set. Instead of filming my set.
Oh my God. That's what my friend did like last week. I got to do open for one of my friends and my dad came and my friend filmed my dad while my pussy jokes were going on. And my dad was just not, he was like, he started looking at his phone. I was like, that's fair.
I can't believe I've never been able to watch that video. I can't believe you watched the video.
I watched it was only like 30 seconds long. So I just watched it. I was like, yeah, that adds up.
Just going on.
I was like, I actually prefer him to not tune into those parts. But
yeah, it's like, I always feel bad. Like if a family member finds out like, oh, like Sam's podcast is doing well. Let me check it out. And then it's just me just so high talking to people that they have no idea. Not you.
Yeah.
All my family members are going to know who you are.
I've already told them all about you. I called my mom right before this.
But you know what I'm like, they're going to watch it and be like, oh no, this is what he's doing with his life.
Yeah, I mean, I think my parents are just like, I have a sibling who's like a transgender heroin addict. And so they're just like, as long as she's not doing heroin, like, hell yeah. So the bar's pretty low. My dad was like, you're my most like independent child. I was like, wow, you have a really low bar because I work for you.
I feel like I shouldn't be laughing.
Oh no, it's fine.
But now,
If I didn't have this shit in my life, I don't think I would be funny.
100%.
So
100%. You ever meet a comedian who had like is just happy,
yeah, I don't trust people like that.
like married with like a family, and
I'm like, you should quit comedy.
I always say like comedians are just people who want to be funny.
Yeah.
All right. That's it. End of that
That's it.
point. There's a lot of periods in this podcast. Just on to the next point.
On to the next.
No, but like when they I don't know if I've ever talked about it on the podcast. So I guess this might be the announcement, maybe. But like when they did a article on me for like the Harvard Crimson, like the Harvard University's newspaper, I was like, that means like people are gonna watch it and like watch it and be like, what the fuck? Like, what the actual fuck? Because like you have a like once you get past a certain amount of like when you get followers, you're like, who are these people?
Yeah.
You're kind of like, oh shit, like anyone can see the wild shit that I'm doing.
I'm just like, there's definitely things I've said on my podcast. I'm just like, well, that, probably doesn't sound too good, but
yeah. Did your parents ever go to see you strip?
Yeah, they supported me a lot.
More than comedy.
I'm a really supportive mother and father. No, they never went to go see me strip. They dropped me off every day. They packed me a sandwich.
Jurassic Park lunchbox.
No, they did not like that, but my dad was like, you got to do what you got to do, I guess, to make money. So
yeah, and you're doing it. Shit,
yeah.
Like you're.
So I only did that for a year, and now I'm like, Do
you get to like you're traveling? Like we're in LA. This is so like I'm from Boston, you're from Austin, but we're in LA right now.
Yeah,
like you got to travel here. To do comedy and shit.
Yeah, I'm super grateful. I paint oil and gas tanks now, which is weird, but it's what I do for work. And
what?
Yeah. So oil and gas, they have tanks and I paint them one color and it pays very well. It's a weird niche Texas job that is like
What's the color?
Just like a plain color, like the walls. But like I do that for a weekend and then I'm like good for the month.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a dope ass job.
It just involves like traveling like 6 hours back and forth. But
every day?
No, just for like a weekend.
Oh, you got like a hotel or something?
Yeah.
That is, I've never even heard of that job. I didn't even know that was a job. Painting
it's
gas
weird.
Like, you don't paint anything else?
No, I mean like I paint like the rigs and like the oil stuff, but generally just giant tall gas tanks.
That's a good thing. You can just do whatever you
it's nice. I don't have to do anything during the day. I like
a Texas job. You don't give off like Texas
Thank you.
energy.
Thank you. That's a huge compliment to me. I feel like people who are like, oh, Texas blood, they're just the worst.
Yeah. I don't get anyone. I feel like accents are fake.
Yeah. I will say whenever I go to South Texas, a little bit of like a Hispanic accent comes out because I have to speak that like Spanish there a lot more. But hearing like a country accent is just like, I'm like, you're trying too hard.
Like Boston accents. I feel like
Boston.
Yeah. So shout out Mason Smith. He was watching an episode of a guy with a really strong Rhode Island, like Boston accent. And he has like the strongest Mississippi accent.
He does have a strong accent.
Crazy. And he couldn't understand the guy's accent. It was like speaking different languages. Yeah,
I feel like I can't handle accents. Like even like London, like I could never date someone with an accent because for me it sounds like they're talking in cursive. Like I can't. Like I don't get what this is.
I was at a family party in New York last week, and there were two cousins of the aunt of my uncle, whatever, two family members from London, and they had like British accents. And it was crazy the amount of like shit that people thought it was okay to say to them to their face. Not that, don't shit on British people. No, I'm just
British people.
Hello, I'm Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay. It is funny how like a white person will hear a British accent and they'll just start doing it like immediately.
Yeah, they were like, I remember this dude just walks up to me and goes, "Damn, you guys sound funny." Like, you can only say that to British people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you say that to Australia, well, yeah, you can't say that to like any other culture. But
I
if
guess
they're
like
white, you can't.
white people.
White people are free to shit on.
Which is fair.
It's fair, I think.
But people forget that like white people don't speak English too. There's like white people who don't speak English.
That's true.
You ever seen that you probably haven't, that Jamaican rapper who's white as fuck, but he spits hard. He like talks like a full on like
Logic. No, I'm joking.
you don't give off Texas energy, but you do give off big Logic fan energy.
I don't want to die. No. Just like, he saved my life. No.
Imagine
that song was like, imagine if that song was like, you're like saving grace, like, he gets me.
You were going to kill yourself, but you listen to a Logic song.
Or Macklemore. Oh, God. It's like
even worse.
I was going to die. Then I went thrift shopping and I was like, shit, it's cool. It's fine.
This is probably such a niche thing, but like Lil Durk put out a remix to that song, and he's you know what I'm talking about? And he's just talking about like murdering people over the Logic, like suicide song. And it's my favorite remix ever.
I mean, that sounds amazing. I like, there's one, so it's not even, I like to listen to it before I go do stand up sometimes because I like to get in a silly, goofy mood. It's Fuck Steph Curry by Lil Boom. And it's just him saying fuck Steph Curry. And then it just goes like in on like him as a person. And I'm just like, this feels personal. And it's so funny. I love it.
And that's what pumps you up before comedy?
Yeah.
Your hatred of Steph Curry? I'm going to cut that as a clip. Brittany's hatred of Steph Curry fuels comedy.
It does, honestly. Whenever I bomb, I'm like, damn it, Steph Curry, you did this to me.
You and your
your stupid wife and kids' fault.
Stupid wife.
I hate how wholesome they are. I'm like, you're not that wholesome. Yeah. I think.
You ever meet someone who's like super duper nice and they're like, you definitely have like skeletons.
Yeah.
And then sometimes they're just really nice and you're like,
sometimes nice people annoy the fuck out of me. I can't stand a pushover. Because I feel like when people don't like respect themselves enough, I'm just like, why would I respect you then?
Yeah. I understand. Yeah.
But maybe that's just me being an asshole. I don't know.
I like you, but I thought you were strong on whatever you came out of your mouth. Don't double back on what you're saying. I
don't know. I just think it's like, bitch, stand up for yourself. Because then, like, if you don't respect you, why would I respect you?
100. No, 100.
Yeah.
That's why, like, anyone, like, this first started out as a self-help podcast. If you can imagine. But literally, the self-help from this podcast is just like, if you watch this, and it's like, oh shit, he actually like did something with it. It's like, you can definitely do it too. Like, that's the whole thing. Is I'm a fucking idiot, but like I'm doing it. Like, I stood up for myself. I made the decisions to like do it. And some people don't do that.
Yeah. Oh, I pressed a button. I don't know. I didn't realize microphones have buttons.
How long have you been in it?
Been in what?
The microphone.
The microphone game. Honestly, I came out of the womb with a microphone. Been
No
in the
buttons
game.
on it though.
Whenever I used to strip, I would bring a microphone on stage. No, I wouldn't. That was a dumb bit. Okay, next question.
No, like you made like decisions.
Yeah. I think it's because for a while I don't think I was a strong person. And now when I see like I'm like, yeah, I used to be kind of like not have a backbone.
What changed that?
The good old PTSD and being like thrown on your ass type, like you're the only one who can get yourself out of a situation. So that's kind of like, because I was like, I don't even respect how I was back then.
Yeah. But you have to, like, everyone has to make that decision at some point, but no, some people never do.
Yeah. Also, I think
It's
it like stems from like weird childhood stuff with my mother. And I'm just like, don't respect you, bitch.
But yeah, but you use that. Like some people use that and then like you probably still feel bitter or whatever, but like you use that and then can fuel you to like do your art.
Yeah.
Which is so like, cringy to say, but it's true. Like if I was like bitter about shit that happened, then like I would never want to push forward. I'd just be living in the past.
Yeah. I think just like working hard and continually forcing yourself to like grow as a person is like such a big thing, especially to like do well in comedy.
Did you make that decision when you started comedy or did you make
I think it gradually happened throughout it, like doing it the past 3 years. I think going on stage and like allowing yourself to like others to see you, but also like, you deal with some weird shit with it. And like people say just giving their opinion to you without like it's unprompted. So you got to be comfortable in your own skin doing that and be confident in yourself to handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what made you get up the first time?
I think I went through a breakup and I was like, because I wanted to do it, but I kept putting things off. And then I got dumped and I was like, well, I'm going to do everything I said I was going to do.
Never stopped?
Yeah. I like had already written jokes out because I'd like been mentally prepping for it. And then I got dumped and it was like, well, I can't keep putting this off. Let's just fucking do it.
Is that what you wanted? Like, was that what your vision was of the future was before?
I was going to school for psychology and I wanted to be a psychiatrist and go to medical school is what I told people I wanted to do. But I don't think I was ever really like thinking that was going to work out. So I kind of just stumbled upon comedy.
What did you think it was going to be?
I don't know. I really have no idea of what I wanted my life to be back then. I hate office jobs. So I don't think it was ever going to work out. If I did go to medical school, I feel like I would have dropped out.
What made you stick with it?
With comedy?
Yeah.
I just can't imagine not doing it. It's just so like, it's the most addicting thing going on stage, like, and just, it's sick. It's so fun. I love doing it. Yeah. Like I just enjoy doing it. It's so fun. I love writing and making people laugh. Like it's miserable and you want to like not do it sometimes, especially after a bad set, but it's like,
yeah,
it's so worth it for the good moments.
Yeah. The humble, like you're talking about continually growing as a person while doing it. And trust me, I don't think a lot of comedians do. And I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but it's like the humbling of it is like really beneficial.
Oh yeah. Like eating, there's nothing better than having a good, really gnarly bomb in front of people and being like, gotta work harder. I'm still not shit.
Yeah. Or just like listening back to your set and being like, damn, like, or going like shit. Like I went to go see, we saw Jamar last night. Shout out Jamar Neighbors. Like
love him.
Literally one of the funniest comedians in the entire world. Like he was the guest on Kill Tony the first time I ever did comedy.
It's sick.
Just funny, like whatever. But like I like listen to myself like, damn, like I'm not where like I just have to trust the process.
Yeah. It's also so fun being like seeing like your friends that have done it so much longer than you be like killing it. Cause then it's also like you see something and you're like, I want to do that. Like I can't wait till I get a beat that like getting like it's such a process and like getting to like the next level.
But the humbling keeps you, because if not, you'd be like thinking you're deserving of shit.
There are some people who it's so funny to just see them think they deserve like stage time. They like anything where it says like you deserve it. Like you don't deserve shit. You just got to work hard.
Yeah, you get exactly what you deserve. Like,
yeah.
And that's some real shit that I like, you know, you have to, like, I have to tell myself, you have to, anyone, like, not you, but like, you do get what you deserve. Like, the world's like not out to get you. And like, if you put in work or time or anything, that's going to come back out on the other end.
Yeah. There's nothing more that I can't stand than a person who thinks life is happening to them. Like, it's like, oh, these things keep happening to me. And it's like, well, it's also like you have some control of one, your mentality towards it, but also like, what can you change so the same pattern doesn't repeat? And there's lots of people that don't like look at that.
But that's a really important thought process to have. So it just like, it came to you gradually. There wasn't like
years of therapy, years and years of therapy.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like, man, I have such like a bad relationship with therapy since my last therapist that I ever went to when I was like in college wanted me to stop smoking weed and start taking Adderall.
Mm-hmm.
I never did, but I was just like, oh, it's just like he's trying to make money off of me, like right now. Like,
I had a really bad therapist in college, and like I didn't go back for like years, but she used to like, she was a Christian therapist, which I didn't know. My mom like set it up for me. And she would like slut shame me
oh no,
in therapy. And it was just like, I don't think what you're like, I'm studying this in school. I'm like, I don't think what you're saying is technically legal. And then she would talk about herself all the time. And like, she was trying to tell me to work on boundaries and stuff. And I was like, I don't think you're good with boundaries.
She's sitting on the couch and you're sitting.
Yeah. I'm just like, okay, that's weird.
Therapist. Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, I did stop seeing her. And like, after like, you know, cause she really sucked with boundaries. It was like, oh, boundaries are important. So thanks to her, I know what those are, but she sucks really hard.
Oh,
fuck you, Vanessa.
Oh, fuck. She's a big fan of this podcast.
Damn it.
I have a big Christian therapy audience.
She's actually the only sponsor. So, damn it. Okay. Love you.
You just lost me $50. Yeah, no. I don't. You can be. Are you spiritual at all?
I'm spiritual.
I'm very spiritual, but I feel like I'm like white girl spiritual when I like explain it to people.
Like crystals?
No. Like meditation.
Oh, meditating
like,
is dope.
It is dope. And like believing, like the not but like believing in like omens and like working on, like, I don't know how to describe it.
Law of attraction.
Yeah, maybe. Is that? I don't even know how to describe. I don't know why I'm asking you. What did you say?
I said manifesting. Like, what type of
like
white girl stuff we talking?
No, like I believe, like, I don't know. It's hard to. I don't know why I came into this without and then not being able to explain it, because I have in the past. But it's like I do believe in like a higher power. Like there has to be something that, like, for me, that like I believe in, that gave me the things I have and gave me the hard work and the discipline I have and the passion I have, because some people don't have discipline and passion. And that's sad, because I feel like discipline and passion is the only two things you really, and a good attitude are the only things you need in life. And some people don't have those. And so I believe that I'm blessed to have those things, because I don't know how, I don't know why. Like I could have been an asshole. I went through a spiritual awakening through a DMT trip, but that's not the real reason. Like,
I do think saying you went through a spiritual experience through a DMT trip might make you a little bit of an asshole, but continue on.
I understand. I understand what I said, but that's why I say the story earlier about like I was also in a dude's basement. Like,
that's incredible. I love I don't know. love the stereotype of just doing a DMT trip or like taking shrooms and then like just having an awakening, because it is very true.
Yeah, but
It happens.
I've thought about it. Like I've thought about why it was, and I think it's honestly just like a near-death experience.
Yeah.
Like it's like if you do a DMT trip, it comes to you in spiritual ways and you can see things, but how it affects your life is more like a near-death experience. Like it can refocus you.
Yeah.
But like my second one, I didn't have a refocusing. It was just like, oh, I already went through that. It's
Yeah.
like having another near-death experience. It's like, okay, I already did this shit. Like it's,
Yeah.
But I also did listen to a lot of Joe Rogan growing up, so I can't like.
I did also listen to Joe Rogan.
Who's Chef Rogan?
I said Joe Rogan.
I thought you said Jeff or Chef Rogan.
Chef Rogan.
If he has a
Chef Rogan, that's his elk meat cookbook.
Have you had elk?
No, I haven't. I would eat it probably.
I have. It's good. I grew up like in the woods sometimes, so it's like easier to get. Not that I would go hunting. I don't think I could go hunting.
I've never gone hunting. I don't feel the need to. I think when I was younger, because a lot of girls and guys would go hunting in Texas, I was like, oh, I want to go
is
hunting.
That like a hot date night in Texas?
Yeah, let's go to the woods with some guns and see who comes out alive.
Yeah.
It's like there's nothing sketchier than a white guy with guns in the woods.
I was at a show the other day, and this is actually fun. I can't believe I never told you this. Anyway, I was sorry. I was at a show the other day, and some of the like weird kinks came up, and this girl in the audience was talking about like having like a guy like fuck her with a gun, like putting a gun in her pussy and like having a gun to her head while they're fucking and shit. This girl at Rick's, he says, and I'm like, that's crazier than what was the crazy kink we were talking about before? That's the wilder one.
That's terrifying. Oh my.
That's a hot date in Texas. Guns in your pussy in the woods.
That's remarkable.
Isn't that she said she like, it's graphic, but to guy have like use a gun as a dildo.
I mean, it looks like both those are shooting blanks. So she doesn't really know the difference.
But that, I'm sorry, but I was 1-2 punch right there. That is the craziest thing.
There's a comedy show in Austin that happens at a gun store.
Have you done it?
Yeah, it's one of my friends.
You get to hold the gun.
Every time I go there, whenever I'm on stage, I ask for a gun and they never give me one. I just think it'd be really funny if I like. Well, I think the idea of bringing a gun on stage and setting it on the bench, stool, without telling anyone, just not addressing it.
No one's gonna come up and smack you.
But if no one starts laughing, just to like reach towards it a little bit,
Yeah.
It wouldn't be, it doesn't even need to be a real gun. It just needs to look real. I want people to have the thrill of feeling like I could kill them right now. That's part of the experience.
That's what this woman likes.
Yeah, but I like to do it to crowds. That's the difference. Come on.
Okay.
Also, it's like it's very progressive because I'm a woman. I'm not a man.
It's a lot less sexier putting a gun in your mouth. Putting a gun in your mouth, way less sexy. You can't look sexy with a gun in your mouth.
No. Yeah. Unless it's pink.
So where can people see you?
Where can people see me?
Yeah.
Instagram.
Okay.
Britney LED.
Like the lights.
Yeah. It's just Britney Ledesma was taken. I'm still upset about it. It's this little like girl who has the account that hasn't used it in years. And if we could report her, honestly, let's ruin an 11-year-old's life. I'm joking. Give me the account name, bitch. You fucking whore. You filthy little cunt. Give me the name. I think it hasn't been used in years. And so she's probably like at least 18 by now. So this is okay to say.
Yeah, you 18-year-old.
You 18-year-old fucking bitch. Give me the gosh darn name.
Give me the gash. What?
The gosh darn name. I'm not going to say
Are you hitting on her? Give me the gash.
Bitch, just give me it, please.
Have you ever Googled your name? Are you the most famous?
Let me see. I
Googled my name, and there's a gay country singer named Sam Buck.
I feel like that could also be a porn name.
My dad's name is Dick Buck.
Oh yeah, I am the first thing that comes up.
High five.
And then this girl with a really big forehead.
Oh, I was about.
It's me.
You don't have a big forehead. If you did, it would be a. Oh Jesus! What the fuck?
But yeah, it's photos of me and then that girl. I'm a little offended. It's
that woman having the same name.
I don't like that we have the same name, and then she's out there representing me like that.
Gay country singer Sam Buck.
Yeah, but he has clout. You got clout. She has like something I could market on. I could rent out that forehead for advertising.
That didn't even look like a real person.
It probably was like from Tumblr in like 2015. That photo. That was for sure the era.
Her and that dumb bitch.
Yeah, her and that other fucking cunt.
Let's go fight him. The gay country singer Sam Buck is also from Massachusetts, which I just found out. So I should have him on the podcast.
You should.
I just don't like country music.
Yeah, there's a lot of country places with the Buck in it. Like Buck Wild's a bar near the clubs downtown. That was my contribution.
Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Are you a honky tonk bars?
I don't like
I could see you rodeoing it up.
I like rodeo rides. I like the thrill of almost dying. You know, nothing like
bringing a gun on stage.
No.
You don't laugh.
You don't fucking laugh. It's just a BB gun. Guns terrify me. I can't. I mean, like I've shot one before, but I'm like when I was a kid. But yeah, in Texas, we just give every kid a gun and they get to shoot one once.
I shot guns when I was a kid.
It is strange that parents do that as like a bonding experience. They're like, let's go kill this carcass together. Let's go murder some dead animals, because it's also one of those things that's like you learn in psychology. It's like a red flag in a child is if they harm animals.
Yeah, my grandma used to pay me to like shoot chipmunks and squirrels.
Hired assassin.
Yeah, that was my first job, a paid mercenary.
That's pretty badass.
What can I say? And then I went to study theater. My grandma set me up for a success.
Yeah, you peaked. Peaked at shooting the squirrels.
I peaked at 12. I also used to run an archery camp for children.
That's fun. Sorry, that seems like a really segmented thought I just had. But
what were you gonna say?
I used to go to summer camp a lot, and archery was always my favorite thing to try, but I was always so bad at it.
I'll give you lessons.
and then that whole like Hunger Games thing came out, and everyone was like, "Oh, like archery," and it was like,
I did it pre-Hunger Games.
Oh, you're
Katniss,
like an OG.
You're added to that dumb bitch list too.
Yeah, way to copy shit.
It's Katniss and 2 Britneys.
Katniss and the other Britneys, get in fucking line. We'll shoot you with a BB gun.
And an arrow.
I'll miss, but
you got the BB gun.
Yeah, I'm also a horrible shot. I'm just not good at aim at all.
I understand.
I
had a friend. Oh, this is so. All right. I had a friend try to shoot himself. I don't mean to laugh. He's one of my best friends, and he missed because the gun's kicked back. Thank Jesus. Thank God. I don't know why I said Jesus. It's like, but like, Yeah, I'm happy he has bad aim too.
Yeah, one of my friends.
I don't know why I said Jesus right there.
One of my
I'm gonna
friends.
edit that out.
One of my friends did kill himself with a gun, and I felt really bad, so I made him this card.
Sorry that your friend shot himself, but keep chugga chewing on.
It's a Thomas the Train Engine, and then me photoshopped right after I got lip injections.
Wait, that's you?
Yeah.
I thought that was the person who shot themselves.
He's chugga chewing my way onto heaven. Okay.
Oh my God. I really did think that was the person who shot themselves. I was like, I understand.
No, I made it his death all about me, obviously, in the card.
I got these lip injections for you.
I also just wanted someone to comment on, I needed attention. I was like, feel bad for you, but also, can we talk about me?
I knew a girl who got the forehead injections and then couldn't move her eyebrows.
Oh,
after
yeah.
the first
I have,
one.
like, it's not Botox, it's a step below it. So it just like,
Photox.
Yeah, it's like the street version. I have never seen this many homeless people with like injections, and
beautiful homeless people.
They're not, they're ugly and with like botched ass and facelifts, and I'm like, why did you spend your money on a facelift and not a house?
I asked this to Natalie, and so I'll tell the story. I was doing this like hallucinogen festival up in Maine. And this chick I was talking to afterwards, I was like, oh, so like, where are you staying tonight? Like, do you want to come back? She's like, well, I just live in my car. So I'll probably I can just leave it anywhere. And that's when I literally ran away. I was tripping. I can't fuck a homeless person.
I've fucked a guy that was living in his car.
No, you fucked a homeless person. Is it homeless if you live in your car?
I guess he was. I love a good homeless comic. It's like, if you're
that's your type.
Yeah.
Felons and homeless comics.
It was one. Oh yeah, and then he moved in with me for 3 months, and it was like, this is a mistake. Well, because I didn't
he wasn't homeless.
I can change him. Yeah, he wasn't homeless.
I don't like fucking homeless people. I like changing their lives.
Yeah. I didn't have a boyfriend. I had a roommate. Okay.
I had a project.
Well, he was on the road a lot.
Was he funny?
Yeah, he's funny. He travels a lot for it, but yeah, he was on the road opening and featuring a lot. So I was just kind of like, it was just when he was in town, he would stay with me.
Oh, I thought.
So it wasn't like moving, but it was like he was in town.
Yeah.
Majority of like the week, and then would leave for like 4 days and on the road and come back. Wasn't ideal.
Like a hostel.
Yeah, I was like a halfway house for sure.
Halfway. Oh my, yeah, nah. I couldn't do it. Couldn't fuck the homeless person.
Yeah, well, some of us don't have standards, so
I've made some bad choices in my life, but that one while I was tripping,
that gave you clarity.
Yeah, in that trust me, if I wasn't tripping, I'd be balls deep in some homeless puss.
See, I always think clearly after. Like I got really stoned once, and I was seeing this guy for like a week, and then I got super stoned, and I just couldn't look at him the same after. I was like, I don't think I am attracted to this person.
After getting super high, I feel like I cried so hard once that a girl never looked at me the same.
I will say that has happened to me before with a guy.
They say guys should open up emotionally. Don't.
Yeah, open up.
Don't, dudes. Don't show emotion.
I think what they mean by that is open up your asshole to women. But
hey, that was the same one girl.
The gun girl?
Not the gun girl. And the gun girl was with her husband, and it wasn't her husband who was doing it.
Oh, I love a cuck. That's like men for emotional support.
A gun cuck?
Oh, just a cock, not a gun cuck.
Oh. I know a friend who cucked somebody once. And he said it was the saddest experience of his life.
It's like, I mean, I wish I could be fucking her right now. This is like watching porn IRL.
No. He was fucking a dude's wife, and the dude's husband was just like husband was just jerking off.
Yeah, that's weird. I'm just like, that seems awful.
What happened to the end of this podcast? We derailed heavy.
Yeah.
This was fun. Thank you for doing this.
Thank you for having me.
No, I'm happy we got to do this. You're in Austin. People can see you do comedy.
You see me do comedy or follow me on Instagram.
Listen to your podcast.
Listen to my podcast. Watch my vlogs. Just okay podcast.
I'm sorry that my knees were on this episode too.
We both have our knees in it.
Yeah, but my knees are weird as fuck.
My knees look like faces, but
face knees? What do my knees? What did my knees look like?
I can't.
Hair your face. Don't look. Okay. Don't look at my knee. My eyes are up.
You have
here.
your knees out, you slut. You're asking for it.
Those knees.
They're out. I'm gonna look at them. God.
I hate I have to go to Big and Tall store. I'll just
Big and Tall, the big boy section.
Yeah, I have to go to Big and Tall stores to buy my pants. I got like a big ass. I have to get special pants to fit.
It's a blessing and a curse.
It's a blessing and a curse. But I fit in the smallest sizes at Big and Tall stores.
So you feel skinny.
I feel like the hottest bitch in town.
I'm the hottest bitch at the Big and Tall store.
0 in Big and Tall. God damn it. It's the fucking virus. Do you know how to fix viruses on Chrome?
I think you have to take that to a store.
But then I have to clear my history.
Or you can just be like a baller and be like, that's my history. Deal with it.
Look at what I watch porn on my phone anyway. Goodbye,
Congrats.
everyone.
Goodbye.